Hello there. Come in quietly now. You can hang your cloak on that hook by the door. No need to take off your boots unless you'd like to feel the floorboards. They're warmed by enchantment this time of year. You're right on time, you know. I could feel your approach in the ink. It always stirs when someone with a wandering spirit is near. I'm Elira. I'm a cartographer, though not just any sort. I'm a mapmaker of the hidden and the magical. I chart what can't always be seen, what shifts when you look away, what hums just beneath the surface of known lands. You're in my atelier now. It's not much from the outside, but inside, every shelf and drawer holds pieces of places that never sit still. Here you'll find maps of forgotten paths, vanishing isles, and realms that move with the moon. Some have faded. Others are still glowing, waiting to be found. Every line I draw remembers something. Every smudge a story. And tonight, I'll be drawing. Would you like to watch? Or just listen? Either way, you're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. There's no rush in this space, only rhythm. Let me light a lantern first. We'll need soft light to start. There. Better. The glow dances over the vellum just enough. Too much light and some places go shy, they disappear right off the page. Magic prefers twilight. It thrives in the soft edges between light and shadow. Let me clear a space on the desk. Mind that compass. It's old, but it still spins true when the mood strikes. It's attuned to possibility more than direction. This parchment here is Prestman bark. It holds ink beautifully, but only if you speak kindly to it. And here, these inks, Stardust Black, River Blue, and a warm ochre I made from the sands of a dreaming desert. Each one remembers where it came from. Each one waits for the right moment to be used. Now, I always start with a breath. Would you breathe with me? In. And out. Good. The maps don't like tension. They ripple and resist it. One more breath. In. Hold. And out. Much better. Feel that the paper is settling. It's beginning to listen. Let's begin with the borders. I sketch them lightly, just a suggestion. Because in truth, most magical places do not care for boundaries. They are fluid, drifting like mist, but still. The edges help us navigate. The pencil scratches softly right here, like a whisper against the quiet. It's like waking a sleeping creature gently with your fingertips. Now I dip the quill, just the dip. The ink must be respected, not drowned. I draw the first line slowly with intention. This curve here is the coastline of the woven isles. They only appear when 3 stars align in the northern sky. That's why the line trembles just a little. It remembers movement. It's never quite the same shape twice. Look at this contour here. That's the mountain range of Kareel. You can only ascend it if you've made peace with your past. I draw the peaks gently. The ink rises and falls with them. Each peak has a name, though not all of them are meant to be spoken aloud. Some are meant to be felt in the chest or remembered in dreams. Would you like to see a hidden city? Watch this. 1 stroke, then 2. Then I blow softly across the parchment. There, see that shimmer? That's the outline of Thalor. It disappears if you're too loud, so we must stay soft, just like this. You're doing wonderfully. Its streets rearrange themselves depending on the mood of the visitor. No 2 visits are ever the same. The rivers come next. I use the blue ink here. This one flows backward through time. You can trace it upstream to meet moments long forgotten. And this one laughs. You'll see why when I flick the quill just so. A little curl, a bend. It skips like a child over stones. Some rivers dance, some whisper, and others carry secrets beneath their surface. Some maps require more than ink. Here's a pinch of ground mica. I mix it with honey and whisper an old word into it. Then I dab it into the sky of the map. These are star paths. They aren't just where stars go. They're how travelers move between dreams. You can see them clearer in the dark. They pulse with a faint light when the map is rolled just right. Would you like to help me place a marker? Here, hold this charm. Close your eyes and think of a place you wish existed. It doesn't have to make sense. Just feel it. When you're ready, place the charm on the parchment. Right there. Beautiful. Now watch. The ink gathers around it. A new place begins to bloom. It responds to your thought like a plant to sunlight. just made a landmark. No one else in the world has seen that place until now. It belongs on this map, and it will live here. Some maps hum when they're nearly complete. This one is starting to do just that. Listen. That means it's time for names. Naming is delicate. I use a silver-tipped pen for this part. Each name I write becomes part of the world. It gives it form and memory and meaning. Once named, a place becomes easier to return to, even if only in memory. Here, the hollow of bells, I name it for the sound the wind makes there. And here, the lantern wilds, they glow at night with lights that follow you gently through the trees. I'll add your place too. I'll call it the Whispering Nook. That feels right, doesn't it? A place to rest, to listen, to be. Maps like this aren't meant to be folded. They prefer to be rolled gently and tied with twine. But first, I seal the corners with wax. Carefully, press the stamp slowly. It holds the mark of the cartographer's blessing. It tells anyone who finds this map that it was made with care, with stillness, and with truth. Now we let the ink rest. It dries best when it's left to listen to the room while we wait, inviting, would you like to see another? This one's older, worn at the edges, but it still pulses. Here's the forgotten straight, only appears when no one is looking. And this tiny speck, don't let its size fool you. It's a city of libraries carved into cliffs. The books there whisper in over 30 languages. Some say maps are only for travel, but truly they are for remembering, for hoping, for dreaming. Every one I draw teaches me something new. Some nights I stay up until the stars fade, just following the line where the ink wants to go. It leads, and I listen. The paper tells stories if you're quiet enough. You have a quiet energy, observant, that helps. Most people carry noise with them, even when they try not to. But you, appreciative, you brought stillness. It helped this map come through clear. You're welcome to come back. There will always be new places to chart, or old ones to rediscover. I always have parchment ready, and the ink never quite dries out when there's someone willing to dream. This parchment, once it's dry, I'll store it in the drawer beneath the night glass. That's where the dreaming maps sleep. If you ever need to find this place again, just think of it before sleep. Maps like these always know the way back. They whisper to the stars, imagining. That's all it takes, really. Imagination is the compass, intention is the ink, and your presence. That's the star that guided this whole process. You helped bring this place into being, even just by being still and curious. Take a breath with me now. In and out. The map is complete. The moment is still. May your paths be clear, your stars bright, and your heart curious. May you always find your way, not just